This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic. We're going to solve this trig equation, tangent of alpha equals square root of 3 equals 0. The first problem will find the solutions in the interval 0 to 360 degrees. And the second problem will be to find all angles in degrees that satisfy that equation. So the first thing is to solve for the tangent of alpha by subtracting square root of 3 from both sides, and that would give us the tangent of alpha equals negative square roots of 3. And of course that could be thought of as negative square roots of 3 over positive 1, or positive square roots of 3 over negative 1. So just keep in mind, if you like to look at it as a ratio of sides, you can write it either of those ways. Now, where is the tangent negative? It's positive in quadrant 1 and 3, and so it's negative in quadrant 2 and 4. So we're going to look for angles in quadrant 1 and 4. I'm sorry, 2 and 4. Now, if it was in quadrant 2, all right, it would have to be y over x. The y is positive, right, in quadrant 2, and the x is negative, so I would be thinking of it as the square root of 3 over negative 1. So the y coordinate here, that's the negative square root of 3. I'm sorry, positive square root of 3. And the y coordinate would be negative 1. And so we're looking at that angle right there, right? For alpha, that's one possibility, and that's 120 degrees. Now what about over in quadrant 4? Down here, positive 1, that's negative square roots of 3. So we're looking at this angle, right? We're not writing it as a negative angle. We're finding solutions in the interval 0 to 360 degrees. And so that's basically 360 minus 60. That would be 300 degrees. So those are the only two places where the tangent of alpha equals negative square roots of 3. Now what you might notice is these are 180 degrees apart from each other, and that's because the tangent has a period of pi, not 2 pi. So if you have one angle, if you add 180, you should get another angle if you just have tangent. So 120 plus 180 would give you 300. If you added 180 again, you'd have 480. Is that right? No, you'd have 420, which would be right back up to this same spot, right, up here for its, terminal side of an angle. So when we're thinking about the second problem, we could consolidate that by just starting with 120 and adding pi k, as opposed to separating this out and saying we're going to do 120 degrees plus 360 degrees k to get another coterminal angle, and then also 300 degrees plus 360k to get another coterminal angle. This can be consolidated just at 120 degrees plus 180 degrees k. That way we get all the solutions in a consolidated form. It's more elegant, where k is an integer. So you notice when you're working with sines and cosines, usually you have two separate pieces, and you've got to add 360k to the first and 360k to the second to get all the angles, but that's because their period is 2 pi or 360 degrees, whereas for the tangent and the cotangent, the period is only pi or 180 degrees. This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic.